and welcome to Prime News. Let's take a look at the headlines now.
President pledges to elevate the nursing service to the international level. People view the seized LTTE ship Princess Chrysantha off the Galle Face Green. Kilinochchi district comes under civil administration.
Now for the news in detail. In local news, the President has requested the people not to be misled by the crude mudslinging campaigns of the opposition.
වගකීම ඔබ දන්නවා. ඔබ රට වෙනුවෙන් කරන වගකීම ඔබ දන්නවා. හේදියන් මේ රටේ වෘත්තීය කාන්තාවක් නෙවෙයි. මම දකින්නේ ඔබ හේදියන් කියන්නේ වෘත්තීය මවක්.
The President said that for him the nurse is more of a motherly figure than a professional. The government has done a considerable service to the nurses. Decisions have been made and arrangements are underway to resolve the basic issues of the nurses. Nurses training schools have been increased up to 19 and their exams would be conferred degree status. He said that the quality of nurses will be uplifted to the international level. The background would be prepared to achieve this purpose.
ඕනෑම මට්ටමකට ගෙන්න ලෝකයේ ඕනෑම හෙදියක් එක්ක තරම් කරන්න පුළුවන් හෙදියක් බවට පත් කරන්න. ඒ සඳහා අවශ්‍ය පසුබිම අපි හදන්න ඕන.
The President made this observation when he met with the representatives of the Public Service United Nurses Union. The meeting was held at Temple Trees. The President recalled that the government took maximum measures for the progress of the nursing service by finding solutions to the issues of the nurses. The President of the Union, Venerable Muruttettuwe Anandathera, said that the ending of the 30-year war was adequate to support the President. Venerable Uduwe Dhammalokathera, Ministers Nima Siripala De Silva and Pavitra Vanyarachi, and renowned artist Jackson Anthony also addressed the gathering.
Princess Chrysantha, the LTT vessel which was seized by the Navy, was on public display at sea off the Galle Face Green. The ship was seized in an intelligence operation launched under the guidance of the Defence Secretary. Speaking to Prime TV, Naval spokesperson Captain Athula Senarath said that the public would be able to board the vessel at the Galle Face harbour.
The Ministry of Defence and Sri Lanka Navy has organised a special occasion for the general public today. The ex-LTTE ship Princess Chrysantha, acquired by Sri Lanka as a result of a well-planned national-level intelligence operation led by the Secretary of Defence, Mr. Gotabaya Rajapaksa, has been brought to Sri Lanka by the Sri Lankan Navy. Now, the ship Princess Chrysantha is being exhibited to the general public all off Galle Face Green. Other than today, the people will be able to see the Princess Chrysantha and also the Sri Lanka naval ship SLNS Sayura at the Galle Season 2009 exhibition at Galle. The Princess Chrysantha is a special type of cargo ship. It's 90 meter long and the breadth is about 16 meters and it can carry 5,000 tons of cargo. It has been believed that the LTT leadership has planned to use this ship to escape from the island at the later stage of the humanitarian operation.
Good thing that the HMS Chrysantha has been taken by the Sri Lankan Navy and instead of being destroyed has been kept for our own purposes. I would like to one day see it go inside, have a look. In the Sri Lankan, I believe the Sri Lankan Navy could also use it for tourist purposes too. Thank you.
one of the historic moment of the international waters. We have captured one of the LTT's main smuggling arms ship from the international waters, and I have to thanks for the President Mahinda Rajapaksa and his forces, and everybody have to think as a Sri Lankan, and not that we have any we have domestic problems too much, but it is okay. Everyone should be think as a Sri Lankan, and I have to thank again and Mr. Mahinda Rajapaksa and for this historic movement of the ship. And they have so many shipments in the international waters by the LTTs. In the future, I hope that also should be have the display like this, and for display for our people to see here, come and see what after they have done in the past 30 years.
After a lapse of nearly 2 decades, Kilinochchi district has been brought under civil administration. Mrs. R. Keithswaran, the government agent of the district, said the secretariat, which was destroyed during the height of ethnic conflict, has been renovated and began to function on Wednesday. Earlier, the government agent as well as the officials and staff were functioning from Vaunia. Regional offices have already started functioning in Punarin, Karachi, Pachelipalli and Kandavale. Civil administration has been launched after the resettlement of the IDPs in these areas. Governor Ajit Niwad Cabral said that the central bank is now busy preparing the necessary operative instructions to the banks to implement a 20% bonus increase interest scheme for the senior citizens hard hit by the recent interest rate reduction. He said that this scheme, announced last week by President Mahinda Rajapaksa at a meeting with the Organisation of Professional Associations, will be limited to a possible maximum of Rs 90,000 per year and will be effective from January. People above the age of 60 years will be entitled to the bonus interest on savings deposited in the banks. The senior citizen who receive interest on a deposit with a bank will receive an additional 1/5 of such interest from the government as a special support, so long as treasury bill interest rates are lower than a certain specified level. Still in local news, Venerable Dambara Amila Thera has been arrested by the Criminal Investigation Department. Police spokesperson SSPIM Karunatha Ratna said this is due to the several complaints received alleging that the priest solicited cash to send persons abroad for employment. Venerable Dambara Amila Thera, the president of the Patriotic National Centre, the police have launched investigations into assault incident that took place at Panduvasnuwara in Kurunagala, in which an SLFP activist was seriously injured. Parliamentarian Dayasiri Jayasekara has been accused in this connection. The victim, D.M. Gamini, who sustained serious injuries, was admitted to the Hettiappola hospital. The police are conducting investigations to arrest the suspect.